Alright, we're going to do a bullet wood penetration test, and what I have is 12 half-inch thick pieces of plywood, and we're going to see if the 380 ACP or the 38 Special has more wood penetrating capabilities. And unlike most tests, I'm going to test 12 different rounds rather than one round of each, because this will give us a good idea in pocket guns what kind of wood penetration we get. So what I have here with 38 Special is the HST 130 grain, the Silver Tip 125 grain plus P, the Buffalo Bore 110 grain TAC XP plus P, the Remington 125 grain semi-jacketed soft point. We have a 202 grain lead bullets for life cast bullet, and we have the Spear Gold Dot 135 plus P. 380, we have the HST 99 grain, the Silver Tip 85 grain. We have the Winchester White-Box 95 grain jacketed hollow point, Spear Gold Dot, I believe that's a 90 grain hollow point, the 102 grain Remington Golden Saber, and then just a full metal jacket 95 grain. And we have all the list of velocities up here. So I'll mention the list of velocities as I shoot them. So let's get started with the test, and we'll see whether the 380 or the 38 Special and pocket guns has greater plywood penetrating capabilities. So let's get started. Alright, we'll start with the 102 grain Remington Golden Saber. I got a 5-shot average of 896 feet per second out of this pistol. We'll see what we do in wood. Alright. Next up is the 85 grain Silver Tip. I got an average 5-shot velocity of 926 feet per second. Alright, next up is the Full Metal Jacket Remington 95 grain. I got 930 feet per second 5-shot average. Alright, next up is the Winchester White-Box 95 grain jacketed hollow point. I got 881 feet per second 5-shot average. Alright, next up is the 99 grain HST. This is the most powerful, 1,028 feet per second 5-shot average. And you feel it in the pistol with that one. And last up for the 380 is the Gold Dot 90 grain, 915 feet per second average. Alright. Now let's fire the 38 Special and then we'll peel that thing open. Right, first up, we're going to do the Spear Gold Dot 135 grain plus P. I had a 5-shot average in this Revolver of 837 feet per second. Alright, next up is the Winchester Silver Tip 125 grain plus P. And I had an average 5-shot velocity of 824 feet per second. Alright, next up is the Buffalo Bore TAC XP 110 grain plus P. I had an average 5-shot velocity of 1,112 feet per second. Next up is the Remington HTP 125 grain jacketed hollow point. I had a 5-shot average velocity of 938 feet per second. Alright, next up is the Federal HST 130 grain plus P. I had a 5-shot average of 775 feet per second. Right, last but not least, the lead bullets for life 102 grain lead round nose. I had a 5-shot average of 622 feet per second out of this revolver. Alright, let's peel that open and see what we got. Alright, here we are, the first board. We'll move this out of the way and see what we got. Kind of use this as a template. I can see which is which here. And this is board number 2. This half is the 380, this half is the 38 Special. And here's the HST, the UMC, the Full Metal Jacket, Winchester White-Box, Golden Saber, Gold Dot, Silver Tip. And we see a bullet already here. And this side is the HST, Silver Tip, Gold Dot for the third one. Buffalo Bore. Here's the 200 grain, a lead round nose. I see that one already. And the Remington HTP. So I can see that lead round nose bullet right here. And we'll flip it over this way. And it stopped. So it was the slowest velocity that we had. So of course we caught it the quickest. And here's board 3. And we're still going. We're still got penetration except for that one right there. That one stopped. And this one, the Buffalo Bore Tac XP, it actually went through this edge of the knot and it's still going. So here's board 4, and we're still going. Alright, in the back of board 4, we have the Remington HTP coming through. And also in the back of board 4, we have the 380 Gold Dot. So the Remington HTP 38 Special and the Gold Dot 380 actually have pretty similar performance. And we see a clogged hollow point of that Gold Dot 380. The Remington HTP 38 is just chewed up pretty bad. And also, up here, we have another 380. That is the Winchester White-Box 380. Winchester White-Box Gold Dot made it the same with the 380s. And the Remington HTP stopped. I'm backing up a little bit. Board 3 actually had the HST. We stopped that in board 3. Not very much penetration. And there it is. So on board 5, we have the 38 Special Silver Tip. We also have the Gold Dot 38 Special. And then we also stopped the 95 grain Full Metal Jacket 380. Here we are on board 6. Board 6. We caught the Tac XP. And it looks like the HST 380 also stopped in board 6. And it actually looks like the HST penetrated with the 380 a little bit more than the 38 Special Tac XP. And this is over a 300 foot-pound cartridge. Yet the HST penetrated further. Board 7. The HST made a huge dent in board 7. So that HST round, it beat all the rest of the rounds of 38 Special or 380. That is a serious round. Federal HST 380. You feel it in your hand though when you fire it. It's definitely a hot round, but to make it to board 7 here, which is, 3.5 inches of solid plywood, very powerful. And to penetrate further than a 110 grain round that's going actually 100 feet per second faster almost. That's pretty impressive. Less drag through the wood, I suppose, but that's what you get in the ultimate 380 versus 38 Special plywood penetration test here. The TAC XP 38 Special and the HST were the furthest penetrating, but the HST 380 actually won this one. I wouldn't have expected that. So that's what you get today with 380 versus 38 Special and pocket guns in the wood penetration test. So as always, comment, share, and like, and thanks for watching.